Fight Fiend Forecast. I'm Joseph, the host. Back for probably the weakest card of the year. I'm surprised I'm even doing a show. I didn't do a full card prediction show. I was going to. I had the content made up, and then I was like, this card is weak, and I don't want to do it. Last week, I went 5 for 12. Not good on the picks. Didn't have many good looks, but surprisingly, the lock of the week hit Devison Figueiredo. So you can doubt my lock of the week now. And you're going to have to pay $5 a month if you want to see my lock of the week. I didn't have a lot of good feedback from the lock of the week. A lot of people were going Rob Font. And the lock of the week is hot. 7 in a row. So $5 a month if you want the lock of the week this week. I still haven't really came up with a lock of the week yet. But I'm going to do a lot of work tonight to try to come up with a lock play. If not, there's going to be no lock this week. But there's going to be a lot of good value bets. I see some over-unders cashing. But the money lines, I'm not looking to bet anybody on the money line, maybe one or two fighters, and I'll let you know who they are on this card because I didn't do a full card prediction show, and I'm not going to run through every single fight on the card. But this is a post-weigh-in face-off show. Let's talk about them weighing in. One fighter missed weight by 3 pounds, Luana Santos, and I formally picked this girl. She's a very good fighter in my opinion, on the rise, but missing weight, not a good look. She's going to have the weight advantage here, and she's fighting Stephanie Egger, another girl I love to pick, and a girl that made me money in the past. And I'll be honest with you right now, I have Stephanie Egger as a medium confidence pick, but after the weight miss, it's probably a low confidence pick. I really like Stephanie Egger in this spot. I believe she's an underdog, and I can see this fight ending by a finish. I think it's going to be Egger by a submission, but Santos, she's pretty good as well. She could find a finish. This one could go either way. I'm just going to go with underdog, Stephanie Egger. She cashed for me before, and I know against Irene Alexeva, she didn't look the best, and she got finished, so probably going under 2.5 on that fight. And the rest of the weigh-ins were pretty good. I'm going to show you guys some pictures here from what I seen. First up, I seen Stephanie Egger. She looks damn good, eh? Since we're talking about her, she looks damn good. She has some muscle on those arms. The hair's a different color. It's not blonde. I think she's looking hella good. And another fighter here, Nasrat Hakparas. I'm not sure about this guy here. I know a lot of people are going to sleep on Jamie Mullarkey, his chin this week. You know, he could make it pretty close. I got to go with Nasrat Hakparas to get this done, likely by a decision. He has a lot of volume, could find the finish. I was thinking about a lock of the week play here, and that's why I'm kind of hemming and hawing about Nasrat Hakparas, but not doing a lock of the week on this guy. I know he's likely going to dominate Jamie Mullarkey, find the KO, or win the decision. That's what I'm going to be looking to do with high confidence. But I'm not locking it in. I'm not going to risk it. I'm 7 in a row. We're going to keep it hot. And this is not a guy I want on that lock streak. That is for sure. You guys know I want a Brazilian. And I'm not seeing one right now. And this fight really gets me intrigued. This is the other one I really wanted to talk about. Khalil Roundtree and Anthony Smith. Looking at Anthony Smith, I think he's had his time in the UFC. He's a vet of the game. He's ready for the ESPN desk. I don't think he's having fun cutting weight, and he's not going to have fun here taking punches from Khalil Roundtree. I see a knockout in this fight, not a decision win for Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree could win the decision. He's going to be very good on the feet. I think he's going to do more, keep it on the feet. I don't think Anthony Smith is getting these takedowns. If you like Anthony Lionheart Smith, you think he's still got it, go for it. But this is a weak card. Sketchy card. I don't want people betting too much money on it. And I'm going to probably be betting Khalil Roundtree. I'm going the other way. I'm going to be looking at that knockout prop for sure. And now we're going to look at the face-offs here. Look at them face-off. It was an intense face-off. Top to bottom. But the first fight of the night, Dos Santos and Alencar, this one, they were right up in each other's face. And I seen Alencar as an underdog. I don't feel confident about it. Dos Santos could find the finish. This is another women's fight that I think is going to end in a finish here. There's going to be value there under 2.5. So let's try to get these women's fights ending inside the distance. I think that's going to be the best play on this card for those two fights in particular. Tatsuro Taira, huge favorite. Not much to talk about there. Give me a second. Steve Garcia, dog of the week. From last week there, he was my dog of the week against Melquizael Costa. We're going to go with dog of the week, Steve Garcia, once again this week. We're going to stick with it, but this time I'm not going to bet it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the fade. I'm taking the fade. I'm taking Melquizael Acosta likely by a finish, maybe even TKO. Dog of the week has not been good, so I have a fade of the week slide made up for Steve Garcia. He could find the KO. I might have a sprinkle on the KO for Steve Garcia because that was the value prop. It was like 5x. But if it's not Steve Garcia KO, dude's going to get pieced up. And Costa's going to find that finish by submission, knockout. The fate of the week, it's just too good to pass up. And I hope you guys have been taking the fate of the week the past couple weeks. You guys would have been making money. I don't know what you guys are doing taking my dog of the week when I'm cold. I'm like 30% on the dog of the week and near 70% on lock of the week. So if you're taking my dog of the week, that's your own fault. You should be taking the fate of the week. On to the next. And this is going to be the week Steve Garcia hits. You watch. Hunsun Park and Shannon Ross. I want to talk about this one for sure. I was thinking Shannon Ross all week. I switched the pick. I put Hunsun Park as my pick because he won the road to the UFC. Now I get thinking about it. It's like, road to the UFC is... These guys ain't going to be good. They ain't going to be good, all right? Look at Jubilee. Like, that guy was a muffin. And I don't think this guy's going to be much better. Shannon Ross, 12-8, going to be counted out. Money's going the other way. I might even jump in here, go Shannon Ross, underdog money, go against the people. Like, this guy could definitely test Hunsun Park. I don't know. This guy's fighting some pretty low-level competition. Not sure how good he is. I know Shannon Ross has been in the UFC the past couple fights, has been getting knocked out, but if he's going to land one, it's going to be in this fight as a big underdog, and everybody's going to be chasing the road to the UFC guy, but they're going to be on the road packing after he gets knocked out by Shannon Ross unexpectedly. So I'm probably going to switch the pick on that one, just saying. Like I said, I don't even have my lock of the week yet. My dog of the week is going to be Steve Garcia because that fight was supposed to be last week. So take the fate of the week play there. No props of the week this week. So like I said, $5 a month on Patreon. You're going to get access to the lock of the week if there is a lock this week. You're going to get access to all the bets this week once I get them posted tonight and tomorrow. And we're going to be live betting throughout the card. So $5 a month, you're going to get access to all the bets. And not only that, the Platinum Pick Sheet, which I'm looking at right now, has been out there for the past couple of days. So early access to the picks as well. I've been late with the video. No content on Instagram or Twitter yet. But for $5 a month, you had access to my picks for the past couple of days. And we also had some NBA games throughout the week that were making us some money. Let's pull up the first one. Dallas Mavericks, $30 for $255. That was a big hit for the forecast here. Luka, Kyrie, Tim Hardaway Jr. all over on points. That was money. Dallas won as well, but I didn't take their money line. Probably should have. On that one, eh? And then Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry over his threes, over his points. Tag on Moses Moody over on points. That's a $22 bet for $100 that cash. So the basketball bets are hitting. For only $5 a month on Patreon, you're getting way more than just fight picks and bets. You're getting basketball bets, hockey bets, football bets, and we've been raking in that money. Those bets are just proof that we can do this each and every day, and we don't have to wait for Saturday just to make some money. So I'm going to be more consistent with the videos, have 2 videos a week again, starting with UFC 296, the last card of the year, and 2024, I'm going to have 2 videos a week, starting off with the first card of the year, and I'm going to be consistent throughout the whole year, keep the lock streak hot. Hopefully, the underdog of the week can turn things around in 2024. And in the new year, for the forecasters that have been following me, you're probably not going to see much more love, so that's unfortunate, but I don't think he's going to be returning to the show. I got another special guest, Dreadstocks. He was on the show last week, and he was one off on his parlay. He posted it in Discord. The only one wrong was Bobby Green. Bobby Green was my dog of the week. He didn't take the fade. I was very confident in Bobby Green. I would have never took the fade there. I thought Bobby Green was the rightful favorite, and he was an underdog. I thought we were getting some free money there. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong on a couple picks just looking at last week here. Like, Bobby Green, that one hurt a lot. Gastelum, I was one of those idiots on Gastelum. Like, Clay Guida, Punahele Soriano. Zach Reese, Wellington Turman, Jamie Lynn Horth. Just a mess. Just a mess of a card. Like, I'm not talking about it. Like, I should have talked about the good things that happen on the card, like my value prop, Rodolfo Bellato hitting, but you can't have much pride in that. The dude almost got knocked out, so hopefully we don't have that this card. I'll run through the full card parlay right now for everybody, top to bottom. If you stayed tuned till the end, I appreciate everybody tuning into the forecast this week. I know I didn't go through each and every fight. I didn't give you props and the lock and the dog, but we're going to get back on track. We're going to make some money, and for $5 a month, like I said, early access to the picks that have the confidence levels, method of victories, and all the bets for $5 a month, including basketball and hockey. But for right now, each and every pick for this card, I'm going Talita Alencar, Tatsuro Terra, Stephanie Egger, Steve Garcia, take the fade on the bets, so go Mel Quazale Costa. Hunsun Park, I might switch that to Shannon Ross, but I'm going Hunsun Park right now. Probably going Shannon Ross. Keenan Song, I like Keenan Song. Jun Yun Park, I really like Jun Yun Park. Tim Elliott, it's a low confidence one. I don't know. He looked pretty good against Muhammad Mukayev. But Sumadarji, he has power. We need to be careful of that power. Jamie Malarkey, like I said, we're fading him. We're going Nazrat, Hackpress. Hopefully he doesn't hack up a loogie in this fight. Hopefully he gets it done confidently, because like I said, he's a high confidence pick, and he was almost a lock of the week pick. And next up, we got a high confidence pick here for me, Khalil Roundtree Jr. against Anthony Smith. Time's up for the Lionheart. Khalil Roundtree's getting it done by KO, TKO in the first or second round. Let's go. Get it, forecasters. And in the main event, I'm going with the favorite with confidence this week, and I'm likely going to bet it. I'm going to trust my balls. I'm going Song Yadong. He's ranked higher than Chris Gutierrez, and I already know Gutierrez was a former lock. He dropped a bag against Pedro Munoz. No way he's getting past Song Yadong. And by now, we should all know that Chris Gutierrez only has those low kicks, heavy kicks. That's about it. So I don't think the kicks are going to work against Song Yadong. Song Yadong's going to close the gap, find a finish here, I think by KO, TKO, if not by a dominant decision. Let's see if we can make some cash on this card. I forecast that we can, so best of luck to everybody. And once again, thank you for watching. Don't forget, smash the like button and suplex the subscribe button.